Hi, mis amor. What the hell? I'm on my lunch, but I'm gonna take off my shirt because I don't want to dirty it, and it's hot in here. Can we play some? Tune in some sexy music. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I don't want to dirty it because my lunch for today is bum 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 a marucha shrimp. By the way, the best one. Not just shrimp, shrimp with lime. And I got my water here. Yum. Okay, guys, let's do a quick little prayer for my food. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for this time, for my lunch, for my awesome car that I love so much, for my AC, for my job, for allowing me to take my lunch break, and thank you for blessing me, and thank you for all my blessings. Continue to pour me with all your love. Amen. Yay. Okay, prayer done. That's my goal, guys, is to pray before every meal and after, because sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I am a big bag and I just start eating. But I always do oh my god, I always do thank after. Okay, so here we go. Ooh. So I heat it up for 3 minutes and a half. So I think that's good time. How long do you guys heat up your noodles? Guys, I decided to eat in my car because it was raining this morning and I'm pretty sure it's wet where I sit. So I was like, I don't even want to go and check. I'm just gonna eat in my car. Hi guys. Hi King. I'm having noodles for lunch. Hi guys. What are you guys eating for lunch? Let me know. Guys, comment any hot topics. Thanks, Honey Bunch. You guys are sweet. Happy Monday, guys. Oh, yum. Twins. I'm not gonna lie, I did burn my tongue there. My eyes got a little bit watery. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, yay. Thanks for the hearts, guys. It doesn't hurt that bad now that you guys gave me hearts. It's a 10 out of 10. Oh wow, yeah, that's true. I miss Japan. Did you know I visited Japan for 2 weeks last year? I miss it. I learned arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu. That's what I learned. Why lie? Why lie what? I did go visit. Guys, check out my Instagram. I'm gonna be posting the vlog soon of me in Japan for 2 weeks. Aw, no. Not yet, at least. I have a 9 to 5 job, guys. Actually, I come in at 8. I have an 8 to 5 job, guys. I like it. I like my 8 to 5. I'm an assistant administrator. I'm basically the secretary of the boss. You guys are sweet. White rice. Yum. Hi. Lucky. Yeah. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be biased. One of mis amores asked, who do you like more, Hello Kitty or Pushin? I'm gonna be biased and I'm gonna say Pushin Cat, only because my niece had her 8th birthday, I believe. She had a Pushin Cat theme, and it was really cute. We all dressed like Pushin the cat, and I like all the memes and the gifs for Pushin Cat. So I would say Pushin Cat, but I have lots of Hello Kitty stuff, so make that make sense. Thanks, honey bunchies. Actually, one of my nails chipped. I was supposed to do my nails. I'll try to go later on today. What color should I do my nails, guys? Tell me. Thank you, Brian. You're beautiful too, honey bunch. What's yours? What do you prefer? Or who do you like more, Hello Kitty or Pushin? Actually, talking of Pushin, yay! Talking about my little niece's birthday Pushin theme party. When they were singing happy birthday, she's obsessed with cats. She has a cat. When they were singing happy birthday to her, they were like, mew mew. Or what's the birthday song? Mew 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 mew. Mew 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 mew. All her little friends were singing the happy birthday song, like cat version. It was pretty funny. She goes like mew 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 mew. She's silly. Guys, what should we talk about? Guys, how's your summer? The only fun thing I've done this summer is go to Six Flags. That's the only fun thing. I'm gonna go to the valley later this month to visit my mom. So hopefully that's another fun thing. And also hopefully we can go to the beach. South Padre Island. If you guys know where that is. You guys are awesome. Yay, thanks for the likes, guys. Guys, what should I do when I reach 500 subs? Should I celebrate? I feel like I do need to celebrate because that's a big milestone. Should I break up piñata? That'll be fun. Guys, tomorrow I need to look pretty for work. The vice president of our facility, hi! The vice president of our facility is visiting our facility, so I have to look sharp. Guys, when I first met him, he's so short. He's like up to here when I stand up. But he's very well spoken and he's very grounded. He's like, and like very present. Like he like looks at you in the eyes and everything. It's a little intense. I feel like I'm a good eye. It depends. If you make me feel comfortable, I feel like I have good eye contact. But if I get awkward and stuff like that, I'm like a hot mess. I'm like fidgety. I like look away, which is not good. He's really sweet. I remember it was my birthday, and then he sent. I got in the mail. I got a letter from him saying happy birthday, Yesenia, la la la. I was like, aw. And then he goes, he added a nice detail. He was like, your office has been looking great. Because on my office, I have like my mom's paintings. He's like, I like something about my office, like nice touch on your office or something like that. I was like, oh, that was sweet. They usually do send like happy birthday, but he actually took the time. It was like his actual handwriting. I was like, maybe I have it in my bag, but I doubt it. It's probably in my house. But that's HEB, guys. Don't make it weird. That's how HEB is. It's just, HEB is all about taking care of their partners. But yeah. Guys, I should be getting my phone today. I need to text my sister. I got a new iPhone, guys. Apparently, much, guys. The spice got me. I was about to have a cough attack. Apparently, guys, when you buy a phone now, they get it. Apparently, when you buy a new phone at the store, it gets sent to your address. You don't get it right there and then. Back in my old days, you would just get the phone what they had in stock. But now I got a cool color, allegedly based on the, according to the sales associate, I got a new color. I got an iPhone 16 Pro Max. Guys, after I left, guys, this isn't normal, right? After I left the store, the sales associate FaceTimed me, and I didn't answer his call. I was like, wait, why is he calling me? But when I was there making the sales, guys, he gave me lots of free stuff. Hey guys. Hey. Yeah, he gave me, so I got credit for the iPhone, and I got credit for the for a watch. Oh yeah, guys, I also got an Apple Watch. Guys, he gave me like 3 free things. He gave me a speaker, he gave me an iPhone case, and then he said for me to go back, which I don't even want to go back, but I actually do want the screen protector. But guys, it was kind of creepy. Yay! Hi guys. I'm good, girl. I'm here just eating my lunch. It's a ramen type of day. It's a Monday. I didn't pack any lunch or anything. But yeah. Hey guys, give me a hot topic. Besos from Dallas, Texas. Besos to Brazil. Hola, mis amores. Hi, my loves. Mis amores is hi, my loves in Spanish. Aww. Me too. I was like, where is she? Where is she at? I still listen to your song that you put me on. Yeah, guys. How have you been? Thanks, honey bunch. How have you been, girl? Catch me up. How are you with your breakup? I think that's you, right? Or no? If it's not, my bad. I'm just a girl. I've been tired. It helps if you meditate. I know this is gonna sound like total eye roll, but if you just meditate at least 5 minutes a day, preferably in the mornings or at night, or even midday, just dedicate yourself 5 minutes. You won't feel as tired. Promise. I also take vitamins, guys. After I finish eating, I'm gonna take my vitamins. I'll show you. With what? Tell us. Can I help? How can I help? Yay, thanks for the likes, guys. I love you guys. You guys are so sweet. So you're 18, and does he give you the freedom or no? Aw. Oh man. Are your dad and you close? Because if you are, you can be like, Dad, you said when I'm 18 I can do what I want, and where does your boyfriend live? Is it like, are you guys still doing long distance? Because if it is, then you can talk to your boyfriend and be like, hey, my dad is not letting me travel to you, but maybe you can come to me, please. Yeah, maybe you can ask your boyfriend he can come to you. If your boyfriend, obviously, since it's his birthday, I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to spend it with his close ones, so it will be with his family and you, right? So you can just negotiate with your dad. Like, Dad, what can you say? How far in advance is the birthday? Cause maybe he doesn't want to pay for it. Maybe it's just a financial aspect of it. So you can be like, Dad, I can either you come up with your own money, or you can be like, Dad, if you let me, I'll do all of this for a whole month. Promise. Like, try to negotiate. Oh, on the 8th? Or tell your boyfriend to pay for your trip. You're like, Dad, don't worry, so-and-so is gonna pay for the trip, so I'll be taken care of, I'll be protected, no worries. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna pack my stuff. How long are you planning on being there with your boyfriend? Maybe you can shorten your time. Maybe like, is 3 days a lot? Depending on how long the drive is. Okay guys, I'm kind of done with my stuff. I kind of like to drink the thing the whole day. Yeah, it's just one day. Tell your dad to relax. Yeah, if I were you, I would say, hey Dad, so-and-so is gonna pay for my trip, Or like, how do you plan on going there? Like, would your dad need to take you? Maybe your dad just doesn't want to take you. Oh. Aw. Well, mhm. Yeah, that's good. Honestly, I'm not trying to trauma dump on you, but I'm sorry. But it's just that I grew up without a dad. I mean, I had a dad when I was like, what? He left when I was like 10. So I kind of grew up with my mom. Like my teenage years, it was only my mom. And my mom didn't even care. I would just walk out the house. I didn't even have to ask her. Sometimes I would call her and be like, Mom, can you pick me up? And she would be like, who's this? I was like, it's Yesenia. I've been over here for a whole week. I need you to pick me up. I need more clothes. So my mom, so I'm the youngest. So I grew up like, I kind of raised myself basically. But my older sister, her like, she has a different story. Like, both my parents were super strict. No boys were allowed to call the house. She was not allowed to leave. So she ended up being rebellious. She ended up getting pregnant at a very young age. And that's why my mom stopped being strict with me. So she's like, I don't want you to turn out like your sister, or I don't want you to feel like you need to be sneaking out and doing things like your sister felt like. So I'm gonna give you all the freedom that you want. So I had way too much freedom. Way too much freedom. It's okay. I remember I had like I don't know, some breakdown or anything. Hi, hola. But I remember getting mad at my mom, and I was like, Mom, why don't you care what I'm doing? Like, I can be hanging out with the wrong crowd and you wouldn't even know or care. And she was like, I feel like I raised you right for you to know what's right and wrong. So if you go and you're doing something that you're not supposed to, well, you're gonna suffer the consequences of your actions. And then after that moment, I not that I was hanging out with the wrong crowd before, but it just made me like, I'm basically on my own, so I need to follow a good path, because if I don't, then I'm basically gonna end up not in a good path. But it's nice that your dad is protective, and your dad is like, it looks like your dad and you and your dad have good communication. So just look at it as a loving. So this is what I was trained or taught. It's to pay attention to the message rather than the delivery. Sometimes parents can speak out of emotion, and it can sound harsh, but if you just listen to the message, you're gonna be like, oh, it's because of this, and like take away the emotions out of it. So I think that you guys will be fine, and I feel like if you don't end up going, hopefully if the if your boyfriend is the right, it's your person, he wouldn't mind. He would even maybe come up to you like during the month or within the month. By the way, side note, your boyfriend's birthday, 8/8, that's very lucky. That's abundance date. So yeah, that's all I had to say with your boyfriend's birthday date, 8/8. But yeah, it's good that you're already planning or have backup plans on like what to do. Maybe he will end up taking you after all. He's just stressed you out for no reason. So sometimes that's how dads can be, from what I hear. Just kidding. No, but maybe he's just like giving you a headache, and then he's gonna be like, all right, I'll take you, and then he'll end up taking you. Are you daddy's girl? How is that like? Tell me. I used to be daddy's little girl back in the day. But yeah, I would just talk to your dad, or try to negotiate, like compromise. Like, Dad, come on. Does he not like your boyfriend? Aw, that's sweet. I think your guys' bond is so beautiful, and I feel like, oh man, that's not good. Why? I'll tell you a story. So my mom, this is like a harsh story. Maybe I shouldn't share that. Because I was gonna say, I don't think my mom ever hated one of my boyfriends. But I was in high school, and I had a boyfriend, obviously, right? And like, basically, long story short, I got a hickey. I got a hickey in my neck, and I remember my mom, and then I remember like trying to hide it with my hair. Oh yeah. Okay, well, this is a conversation like me as a friend. I would say sometimes you have to set boundaries with your partner on like what's acceptable, what's crossing the line, especially if he calls you names in front of your parents. That's kind of like crossing a line. And I would have that conversation with your boyfriend, like, hey, that's not cool. I need you to respect this. Aw. Well, about the name calling, I would just set boundaries with your boyfriend, and tell him that it's not cool for him to be calling you names in front of your parents. And that's something that it took me so hard to do when I was in a relationship. It's like I would set my boundaries, but that we don't talk about Bruno here, but that guy would just keep on doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again until I realized my value, and I realized that he wasn't valuing me. So I had to thank you next type of vibe. But even though it was really hard and I cried so much, but I knew like I didn't want that for my forever, you know. And as a dad, he, especially if you're like his little girl, he treats you like how he wishes someone would treat you. So when he sees you tolerating something that he would never even tolerate or even want for you, then that's why he's just like, I don't think he's a good person for you, because of the way he calls things that he calls you. And you might not even register the damage it gives you, but I hope that you're confident enough to like know those words shouldn't affect you and just kind of brush them off. But the whole point is that you need to set boundaries of what should be acceptable and what shouldn't. And I hope that he is wise enough to respect your boundaries and not overstep them. And also like the second part, that's like any dad. Like any dad would think that that's what the other guy would want, but honestly, it's again, it's up to you to either give him the cookie or not. And if you do, then you learn from it. And if you don't, that's great. That means you're setting your boundaries. So basically at the end of the day, it's our choice on what we're willing to tolerate, on what we're willing to give up, and what we're willing to either value or end. But yeah. Alright, girl. Well, make sure you do have a plan B, plan C. Make sure you talk to your dad with love. Don't fight with your dad, because it's going to become a whole mess. And you don't want to fight with your dad over a guy. So, and just remember, listen to the message, not the delivery. Okay, girl? Love you, mis amores. Bye, honey bunchy.